Humans have always dreamed about what lies beyond their eyes. This has included their interest in the things not visible to naked eyes. So naturally, we non-celestial beings have always pondered about what is life in outer space. The dream of humanity living among the stars has inspired storytellers, scientists, and explorers for centuries. From the Moon to Mars, we have visioned mysterious colonies on alien worlds where humanity boldly pushes the boundaries of existence. And today, with NASA's Artemis program aiming to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon and SpaceX thinking of establishing cities on Mars, these ambitions are closer than ever. Yet, despite an enhancement in technology and our knowledge about space, one question remains persistent. Why are we not able to thrive anywhere other than our mighty Earth? The answer to this problem is both sobering and fascinating. Space is an unknown and mysterious entity. It has the power to challenge every aspect of human biology, psychology, technology, and even our financial systems. But for all its fantasy nature, the reality of off-world living is a Herculean challenge, filled with dangers and unknown problems. As humans, our biology is perfectly adapted to Earth's environment, which is a heaven of gravity, breathable air full of life-supporting oxygen, and natural protection against harmful cosmic forces. But try to take a step off this planet, and everything will change around you. In the vacuum of space, our bodies begin to deteriorate. Microgravity accelerates bone and muscle loss, weakens the immune system, and even changes how the blood flows in our system, leading to cardiovascular strain. Vision problems and circadian rhythm disruptions further complicate long-term habitation in outer space. Another hazard in outer space is radiation, which poses an even greater threat. In low Earth orbit, astronauts experience manageable doses of radiation, but on entering deeper into space, increases exposure to cosmic and solar radiation. High-energy particles can damage DNA, increasing cancer risks and compromising critical systems like immunity. Efforts to mitigate these risks include innovative solutions like water-based radiation shielding and research into DNA repair mechanisms. However, some risks, like the cumulative effects of galactic cosmic rays, remain unsolved. Even with cutting-edge technology, shielding against these rays is a monumental challenge. But the main question here is, when will these technologies be ready and available for the mass? Although making and designing these solutions increase our imaginations and knowledge of the space, it is easier said than done. Because the funds and the efforts needed for construction of such advanced technology remains a challenge. Also, there is no disagreement in the fact that these modes can be too costly when being used for complete civilization. Before humanity takes its first long-term steps on another world, we're rehearsing on Earth. At facilities in places like Utah, Hawaii, and Antarctica, analog astronauts live in simulated space conditions, tackling the psychological and physical stresses of isolation, limited resources, and confined environments. Earth itself is full of dangerous climatic conditions, so it's no doubt what other dilemmas outer space holds for us. Our adjustments are a clear proof of whether we are too ready to adjust to an unknown environment or not. A temperature of more than 40 degrees Celsius can be fatal to our human body if proper measures are not taken. But is there a guarantee of such specificity in outer space? Biosphere 2, a massive ecological experiment in Arizona, once aimed to recreate a self-sustaining ecosystem similar to what might be needed for life off Earth. Although the project faced issues like oxygen shortages, food scarcity, and interpersonal conflicts, It remains a valuable learning experience, showing just how difficult off-world living could be. But is this enough? This project showed us what a human lacks to survive in space. One might think that these shortcomings are of no great importance, but to a creature who has the whole nature adapted according to his needs and requirements, will surviving in a new environment be an easy task? Yes, the human brain is a magic box of intelligence. But what about our physical limitations? Adjusting and surviving is not only a mental phenomenon, but also a game of physical endurance. Also, space exploration is not just a technological challenge, but it's a financial one. While private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin have made incredible success, the economic viability of permanent space settlements remains difficult to achieve. Without clear profit incentives, funding these ventures relies heavily on government support and public enthusiasm, both of which have limits, thus limiting our chances at exploration of space. Polls consistently show that people prioritize Earth-focused initiatives like climate monitoring over Moon or Mars colonization. The Apollo program, often celebrated as a high point of exploration, faced significant criticism for its cost during the 1960s. Today, the debate continues. Is the money better spent solving problems here on Earth? As we dream of reaching other worlds, we must also be able to justify the ethical implications. Should we risk human lives for colonization? How do we protect celestial environments from contamination, or ensure that we don't bring extraterrestrial microbes back to Earth? These questions loom large over humanity's push into the cosmos, because one wrong step could be the end for a complete race and civilization. Despite these challenges, the unique nature of space endures. For some, the drive to explore is an intrinsic part of being human. A desire to transcend boundaries and prove that we can adapt, innovate, and thrive in the most hostile of environments. Conferences like the Analog Astronaut Conference bring together a diverse community of dreamers and doers, from scientists and engineers to artists and adventurers, all working toward the goal of making space living a reality. While the challenges are plenty in number, they are not insolvable. Researchers are developing innovative solutions to counter the physical toll of space travel, from advanced shielding to molecular therapies. Meanwhile, analog missions continue to teach us how humans might adapt to the demands of living off-world. As humanity pushes forward, we must carefully balance our aspirations with the realities of space. For now, Earth remains our only home. But the pursuit of the stars continues to inspire, and perhaps one day, the impossible will become routine. Until then, the dream of living on other worlds reminds us of the incredible resilience and ingenuity that define the human spirit. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned as we continue our journey into the cosmos.